All right, test, test, 1, 2, 3, test, test, 1, 2, and 3. Hello, hello, and hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I thought I did. There we go. Because he was like, might want to check in. All right, there we go. All right, I could have swore I checked in at first, but hello, y'all. My name is Darshin, aka Yoshi96, and welcome to the stream. I'm gonna play in Sundown. I'm 156. Still gonna support this weekly as much as I can since I was a part of this team for a couple years. So I'm definitely going to support, and I just wanted to keep practicing in games that I do try to take to a competitive level. So yeah, let's go ahead and enter this arena. Sir. He's yonder, because this person's competed in my tournament too. I'm actually fairly certain about that. I can't remember who they used though, is the concerning thing. Alright, so duplicate. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna apply our same mindset that we've been applying lately with Pokken, that we're going to like not really let losses get to us that badly, especially because I'm excited to finally continue Legacy like I have in the title if you were just reading that. But you okay? Oh, yo, Casey? What's good, bro? What is up? How have you been? And what's up, Tails? Hi, welcome, welcome. Hope y'all are having a good one, just a fine evening. Alright, picking that there Yoshi because you know me, I am the Yosh man. Been okay? That's good. Because I've been seeing you post like meme posts and such on Facebook, update your profile picture. So you know, just been keeping tabs at a distance. So yeah, hope you're good. Donated some plasma earlier, got $50. What is that? That's neat. There you go. Heck yeah. I have a week off from work. So I'm definitely like revitalizing several series like Super Smash Bros. Legacy after this bracket run, and going to be getting back into my 3D Sonic Marathon. So that's going to be something I'm going to like go through because that one's going to kind of be more of a slow burn return. I'm going to probably do a stream for each game before I just hop right into 06. But let me know when you're trying to be a part of that, because I know that you were very curious to see me get into 06. Let's strike 3 stages. Let's get rid of so Cloud. So let's get rid of FD, let's get rid of Kalos, Town and City. Just to start off with, get rid of Kalos. Yeah, that's fine. And then WhatsApp, and then besides 3 Sonic Marathon, 12 games of Switch Miss is definitely getting finished. Like before I go back to work. So like I'm definitely taking advantage of these 5+ days I have off from work, because it's my normal days off that I usually have off from work, plus like just this whole work week that I usually would this week, because between tomorrow and Saturdays I usually would work my usual consistent 5 days, but that's going to be that's definitely going to be time that I'm going to take to relax, and time that I'm going to take to actually get the series back as much as I can, multiple of my series back as I can. But the priority is definitely going to be finishing 12 games of Switch Miss, because I have a summer series in mind to play through games that have come out this year or maybe beforehand, that I've wanted to play, including things like Star Fox, like the Switch 2 version of Star Fox, and just what is it, Tomodachi Life. I don't think Pokopi has a demo, so I can't really try it out without just going all in for it, unfortunately, but Tomodachi Life, Pragmata, like things like that. Alright, let's go. I need my... Where is my scenes for scores? Oh no.
3, 2,
Tourneys
1, go!
Yeah, and that's not gonna work. Yeah, be out of shield. That's gonna be a thing. Okay. Nope. Almost got him a second time. Nope. Man, that slide. Yeah, not gonna happen there. Ooh, I wanted that so bad. Nope. Did I smash? The grab. Oh man, another one. That got me. That's fair. Oh, I definitely fumbled that. Oh my god, I gave him a stop. I was so scared of being hit off stage. Wait, that kills in the middle of my ground pound? That's so stupid. Alright, not me trying to parry that. Come on. My god, the turnaround up B is just so easy to do for him. No. Come on. Oh my god, I'll smash. Why does it have so much range? Fuck! Okay. I'm messing myself up with that. It's okay. Make sure there's not like stuff I missed in the. Oh, that's in the same thing. Is the chat there? No. Okay. Put the chat here. Okay. I'm staying with Yoshi. No, like I panicked in the beginning of that game for just no reason. Like I can 100% beat this person. The things they were doing, they were showing their habits for sure. So I got it. Wait for game 2. We're gonna go Battlefield. Do I have 155 on the thing? It's definitely 156. I just the lone text that was sitting there in the browser part. That was definitely wrong.
3, 2, 1,
Right.
go!
This is not the most fitting music for this. Alright, so up you out of shield is just a thing. Okay, two back airs, nice. Oh my god, don't touch his shield with anything, because that up B is just eternal. Okay, good run off. Oh my god, that freaking aftermath, dog! That's fair. You read me. Dude. Oh my god, dash attack. Okay. Oh my god, it just chops through. Stop attacking the shield, Darshan. Oh my lord. Alright, that's the loss. Because there's no way because I should not have lost that as badly as I did. But just get the frustration out in one go. And take it as an experience. Keep going. That was painful to experience, dude. Like he just fucking upbeat every other opportunity that they got. Excuse the language, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Just take it in stride. Keep going. This isn't the main focus of the night, so don't even let that affect me. Legacy returning is definitely the exciting thing about tonight, because it means that we are finally getting things rolling again as far as different series and just different ways that we're going to keep pushing our content. So that is the main thing here. Close that tab, it is out of our system. What is our next set? Do we not have a next set yet? I guess. Let's go to bracket. Where are we at actually? Because that was pool 2. Okay, so we just search our name and we can get ourselves. And we get that bracket. There we go. So let's look at our path. Loser of J. So J. Let's look at this. We got Curb Starry and Vapor. Xionder's fighting this person named Ben. I'm not sure who Ben uses. But I just want to say, and now officially have that set out of my system. I did not want to make it seem like I was like digging at Xionder as a player or anything. Like, I'm not saying that they aren't good, but I'm just saying that the way that they were playing, it looked really exploitable to me. But I just kept playing in a way that I wasn't capitalizing on opportunities. I really just kind of kept gung hoing into the same thing, and it made it really good for him. And he just made good use of what makes Cloud so good with the back airs and the up airs and the up B and just all the things. Limit, blade beam, limit slash, like all the, like definitely things that I've seen time and time again, things I definitely could have avoided, but I just made that the movement decisions that I made didn't reflect that. This is also my first game of Smash. No Johns. This is my first game of Smash in like probably a week. No, I don't think quite a week. Because I've been playing Lucino in Quick Play, and then I remember when I played in the last bracket run I did, which was either Sundown or something else. That was the last time I like really played Smash. When I did, because I remember going Quick Play for a little bit, because that was still there. 4 or 5 years since you played last, Casey? Man, missing the game is understandable. I miss playing the game with you, man. Because Lucario was still a pocket of mine because of you. Like, yeah, I enjoyed playing with Lucario. Even before, I think even before I met you, Casey. Because I did play him a little bit in Smash 4. But played him in Ultimate when you picked him up. Or continued playing with Lucario in Ultimate. I was like, yeah. Like, I'm just gonna adopt a Lucario. Because, yes, of course. Because it was fun playing the Dittos. Lucario is a pretty fun character when you understand what makes him good. He's playing in tournaments too, Tails. Actually, when's the last time that you played in my monthly? I think that I don't think you played the last one, most recent one. But I think it was on maybe 2 or 3 monthlies ago. Which I'm not making it a big deal or anything by any means. I was just curious when the last time you played in my monthly, because I think that's the last time you've played in tournaments, is what it sounds like. Yeah, Lucario is very fun in Ultimate. Around 6 months? Oh wow. Okay, so it's probably been since like my first or second monthly of this year then. Wow. But you've been around though, so like so it sounds like you've probably yeah, because you've been around and you've watched like certain bracket runs of mine, and you've been at the monthly streams, you just haven't played. I still think about the advice that you gave me. Like, the biggest thing that I still try to take away, and I still try to take with me when I'm playing any sort of match, is like trying to hold down the middle stage, because that is the bread and butter of stage control. Like if you have control of the middle, and like if you're able to push them towards like the farther side of the further side of each further side of the stage. There you go, English. Then you are in advantage. You have control. So I'm still trying to utilize that you've told me. What audio source is this? 155. Because it looks like it's locked. Attorney name. Okay, yeah. So it was Sundown. So it was last week that So yeah, it's literally been a week since I've played Smash. Like ever since this stream where I played in Sundown and then did a quick play. I haven't played Smash since. I've been so much more on a Pokken grind that I wasn't really playing Smash for a bit. So any loss here, it'll be frustrating, but it'll be understandable. So this is at a game 3 situation to bring it back here. The set I'm waiting for. Curbstarry and Vapor. So see each, like they're both using. So Curbstarry is using Pokemon Trainer, and then Keanu Vapor. Kegaku? I can read. No, I can't. Kegaku Vapor, they're using Sora. So I'm fighting either Pokemon Trainer or Sora. I don't really have positive set records with either of those characters, but I think I'd be able to deal with maybe Sora a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel like if I can dissect how to use Pokemon Trainer, I could probably have an edge over them, because if I just look out for Ivysaur, like pretty much Ivysaur's entire kit, don't get outpaced. Like, don't try to outpace Squirtle and then just kind of like let Charizard swing with their range and then act at that. I think I can. I think I have more. I think I do have more of a chance if it's the Pokemon Trainer player. Casey, it's so funny and ironic just saying that you play Pokemon play too much Pokemon. I've literally not even played that much Pokemon until this year. Like, literally I'd played maybe like a few times a year, and one of those times when I was featured in 20xx's video that he had like a video or two for Pokemon. He's like playing Pokemon 2025 featuring Yoshi, and at first we were using our mains, but then we just kind of said, man, screw it, let's just go like over the, like across the roster of different characters and just have fun. And it became such a crazy video. I encourage people to watch it if they have not already, but it just shows how fun Pokemon can be, and like how much it definitely should have popped off, because everybody talks about having a proper Pokemon fighter and like experiencing top tier battles like the anime shows, and Pokemon is just that. Like, there needs to be more variety, actually, there's plenty of variety in Pokemon with the current roster, but there just needs to be more. Like with the series that it had, because even in 2015, at the time, because this was before Sun and Moon were a thing. No, I lied. because the first Pokken came out before Sun and Moon, but then Deluxe came out and it included support sets that had Litten, which was Sun and Moon. So the original one was like when X and Y were the most recent generation. So that's what, over 13 years ago. The first Pokken, the original Pokken on Wii U was 2015. So that's 11 years ago now, which is crazy to say out loud. But the representation there, you could have up to generation 6 Pokemon. Because we're gonna be on Gen 10 next year. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Generation 6 was the most recent Pokemon region. So they still had like 800 Pokemon they could chose, right? And the roster has like 15. So the addition potential is unreal for a game like Pokemon Tournament. There's so many fighting type Pokemon that would be cool, and even Pokemon that aren't, maybe they're not really fighting type, but maybe have as a dual typing. But if you were just to look at their aesthetics, they need to be in Pokemon. Like, I think the name of it is Mienfoo, one of those two Pokemon, Breloom, Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. Like, why are they not in here? Like having a little Mac type character in Pokemon would have been so cool, because you're just looking at a boxer. Like, Blaziken is the kickboxer, but we needed somebody that was just throwing hands for real. We don't have that. Like, the closest we really have is like Blaziken and or Pikachu, because Pikachu's like, what is it, Kazuya, or has moves from like Kazuya, I think. But yeah, you too, Case. Off here, you ever wonder over the rest of your day? You too, dude. You too. Happy to hear from you. Okay, that's actually fair, Case. You said you stream too much Pokemon. I do. See, even that's kind of funny, because I used to, but then I didn't even stream Pokemon for like 2 months. I just didn't do Road to Greatness streams for like 2 months because of like work and burnout. But I got back into that, and then I got into playing Pokemon again, heavy. Anyway, Sales. Super Major consider as not active. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not being not late for anything. That's the last game still going on. What's happening here? Okay, it just finished, I guess. Because man, I was starting to wonder. Sales says Super Major consider as not active, but I'm still playing and trying to improve. But I haven't played in any tournament. See, that's still good that you're upkeeping, because like as long as you're in training mode, as long as you're like practicing and training, keeping and upkeeping, then like when you do enter a tournament again, you'll be super prepared. So heck yeah, man. Because the main things of tournaments is to stay practice in ways that you can, and then just doing different things to make sure your mindset is healthy. So that's something I'm definitely needing to work on every day, like keeping up with every day, consistently as I can. Alright, so hi. Want me to... Alright, so we're fighting Vapor. That is the Sora player. I'm gonna see if we need to host an arena or not. Let's look at the chat. For some reason I was neglecting that. Okay, I'm just gonna host an arena. They haven't sent anything back yet. So 3. Sundown. Number 156. I think I used to actually keep up with the number of how many bracket runs I had ever done lifetime, or at least I kept it up with like how many Smash Ultimate streams I did. This was coming from like when I was doing Facebook to YouTube streams, and then from YouTube to Twitch. I think I still had that number, But it's, yeah, that is a lost cause trying to keep track of that now. I have no idea what number bracket run is. I know it's in the hundreds. It's got to be. Like I guess if I were to look at a super major, I could see how many things I've done in a lifetime. Like if that keeps track of my start GG stuff, like after God knows how long. Let me share the arena information with this person. Okay, so they're gonna join in as soon as possible. All right. If you match, this should give another tab. That's like an extra tab now. All right, and then this will be that's the bracket, but that can be the chat too. Join the game lobby. I mean, I made the lobby, so I'll just let that be that, and then waiting for them to respond in the task. Okay, there they are. Yes, I'm shouting at them. It's all caps. And this is the bracket tab, so I can like back away. Let that be that. This is the task one. That's the chat one. Alright, we're good. Kigaku Vapor is the name. I can update that. Kigaku Vapor. Reset score. Choose round 1. Wait, opera, there we go. Strike 4 stages? Jesus. Alright, so we're not going to... Actually, we might... I'll get up for like next time, but for starting off, I need to see how they fight. And... Sure. I guess whatever is left, right? Because it would be between either FD or between Small Battlefield and Smashville. So, there's 2 stages that I'm like comfortable with starting on. Make no mistake, I like FD, and I take pride in like my tech chases, but I need to know how they play first. Alright, good luck, have fun.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, Fountain of Dreams. I don't know how any of those missed me, or I don't know how those all missed me, I should say. That's fine. Kind of. Nice. I don't know how did I grab it and hit me. Okay. Ooh. I think it disappeared before I got to my shield. Ooh, that slide almost got me. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. God. Okay. That was a good counter. Oh my god. Yeah, just don't shield when it's like that close because he'll just grab. Oh my god, the up tilt just only hits behind. That should be death. What? The DI is crazy. I'm not approaching that. That was a punch opportunity, probably. Because how do you approach a character that has like an instant counter? I'm seeing how the set lasted so long because my god. Oh my lord, dude. Okay, they're just going through the jabs. Oh my god, dude. They have free reign to do whatever they want. Oh my god. Oh my lord, dude. What do you do against this character? They just stalled the entire game with switching their neutral B. And then just kept neutral airing the entire game. But noticing that, we can take measures to adjust. Because I was adjusting kind of throughout where it was like I was able to, I mean, I think the only kill I got actually was the up air that took like 1 stock from him. The Tentative just got 2 stock, but I'm not dwelling on that. I think the main thing I just need to do is not get overwhelmed, which is kind of what already happened in that first game, but need to go into game 2 with a fresh mindset here and to see what they're doing because they're down. So like I was getting grabbed a lot, so I just try to have a hitbox somewhat active all the time, but something that won't like also see when they're going to use their counter attack, because that is definitely something they will do. I am not taking this person to Kalos Pokemon League as much as I love Kalos, because they will stall me to the end of time there. So Battlefield also seem I'm not going Battlefield because they'll just find a way to cheese me off the top. So I feel like the best place is either just take them to Final Destination like a man, or ironically enough their own stage. Let's go FD. Alright, I feel good about this. Alright, already beginning with the grabs. It's okay. Oh my god. Just that counter has been active each and every time. If it can land. Man, okay, that's fine. Oh my god, this insta-bait combos, dude. Got your ass. Wait, he's Sora. I hate this character so fucking much. Bro! Okay. It's fine. Come on. Come on. Let's go. You got that grab, seriously? All right. Oh my god, I definitely got that too. Like I was trying to like DI or SDI out of it, and I had an air dodge, and then I just died. Oh, okay. Because literally reads that I was getting on him and stuff off stage would have worked on any other character. Maybe not like Steve or somebody that has like a crazy recovery too, or insert character that can recover from maybe basically anywhere. But that was just so insufferable, dude. Like, But BioLenx, is that BioLenix? Did I say that name? Appreciate you coming to the stream. Had the encouragement there, but saying dang it, GG. Yeah, GG. But low key, I'm happy that it's over because Jesus Christ. Like, props to them, they made good use of the good character, but damn if it's not aggravating, man. Because you just have to, like, you have to be aggressive, but at the same time, you can't just go in having a bunch of hitboxes because the counter is just, like, the best counter in the game. Because how some characters' counters have the chances of missing. I think Sora's does have a chance to miss, but it's so obscure, it's so random. Like, it's definitely, like, animation specific, depending on the move, but like his counter can miss, but his counter is just one of the most accurate combo counters in the game. And the fact that they can just kind of use side B, they have their jumps, they have their up B, like they can just do so much to recover. So like if you're fighting them off stage, which you should not be, I was just trying to get back to the stage, but because they're able to live out in the air rent free, it was just I should have definitely focused on getting to the stage. I think I was trying to like hit them before they could hit me, which it's only good if I definitely have an explosive good read. If I knew exactly when the frame's ending on whatever move or something, like I could fair them, because I've done it against somebody who tried to like edge guard me a good few times in my online play career, I guess you could say. But just that matchup, dude. Playing Sora, I need to just play more Sora players to know what I can attack before and after, because this shit annoying, dude. Like I wish I could say it a different way to not discredit anything or anybody. But dog, that's just hell. There's no other way to phrase it. I'm sorry. But I mean, that's our bracket run. We got completely O2'd. I hate it very, very much, but it's okay. We got more games, got more experience. The main thing was practice. The main thing we're excited for today is continuing Super Smash Bros. Legacy. It is going to take me a bit to get the streams together, though, unfortunately, because I do have to like make the I gotta make the thumbnail. I gotta make the or curate a playlist that has the songs for the next characters. I guess I could do that with y'all together though, because the next characters, it's the first of Brawl's newcomers. We're following the roster to a T. Where's my title? Let's see. Props to you. I find it pretty difficult to use Yoshi. Appreciate that. See, I find it like the opposite. Cause like I feel like if I were to like try to use somebody like Sora, I feel like it'd be a little difficult to get used to it at first. But because I play a character that has such good air mobility, it probably wouldn't take me that long to really get used to Sora. And I could probably be pretty decent with Sora, and I can actually probably do pretty decent in brackets. But it'd be a pride thing for me, because I've been playing Yoshi for so long, as my main, from like casual to competitive, especially competitive ever since Smash 4. I feel a certain type of way if like I went and relied on Sora or any high tier just because of the fact. But it's also kind of weird because now Yoshi's considered high tier, or at least low high tier, which I'm like, not. I feel like tier lists have shuffled so much, because in the beginning, the middle of this game, people were like, yeah, Yoshi is not that great of a character, is not this, not that. But then different people started doing things with him, and then over in the Japan side, people like Yoshidora, who are just completely like crazy with the character, started making waves, and then they went up in the tier list. So in a way, it's like, oh no, like playing Yoshi or doing something would actually make it seem like I'm doing something tier list adapting. But I've just played Yoshi since the start of the game, before the start of the game, and the different changes that he's had in this game, like, yeah, helps the character, but I don't know. On that tier list, I think the player makes the character great. Yeah, I think that too. Yeah, absolutely, because people take, like, and it's so funny that nowadays with Smash, because whenever I encounter any Little Mac, I get rocked like 90% of the time. Like, if somebody plays Little Mac, they have no choice but to be good. Because if they get rumbled off stage, they're just dead. Or if they are in disadvantage when it's on the stage, that's just kind of GG for them. So they have to have crazy good fundamentals. They have to have really good just understanding of the game and what strong points that Little Mac has in order to even do well with the character. So, like, huge respect to Little Mac players. All right, but for those that might be new to what Super Smash Bros. Legacy even is, and I'm not talking about the fan game or fan mod that was made years ago. I like when I went back to try to find VODs for my stream series, I realized that I named it the same thing as that. Maybe I should call it the Ultimate Legacy to kind of differentiate it. Super Smash Bros. The old, like I tried to streamline the name though, so it's kind of, I don't know. End up having a lot of fun with it. What you say before that? A lot of people usually say they can't read my movements in the game, but that's because I don't know how to play. See, that's a mix-up for people though. Like if you do something that's not conventional, or if you do something that's not really considered optimal with the character, people won't know what to do with that. So in a way, you kind of have an advantage from doing something that's not the normal, quote unquote, because you have everybody just kind of guessing. Yeah. Here, what scene am I picking with this? Because of Discord, I was like, what do I keep accidentally selecting? Because I had a bounding box around everything. But looking at these, because going back a bit to kind of see, and I'll have music playing from just the most recent part, just to have music playing in the background. But I had Saria's theme playing for. Well, I'll actually let whoever guess in the chat who this was supposed to be representing. Because Super Smash Bros. Legacy, the series that I've been doing, is just me playing classic through all the games, but it's also me going into like the tips of the characters and reading their origins, and then just while I'm going through the classic mode, I'm talking about each game that the music is coming from, and then the respective series, as much as I can, as much as like my childhood or my history of the games allow. So it's like Super Smash Bros. Legacy is a way of me playing through all these different games, and playing through all the characters' story modes. Well, the first music already went by so fast, but like I'll still let y'all guess. That first track was supposed to be representing, and the second track, same series of course, but I'll let you guess which character the first one is, and first one was, and second character is supposed to be. But because I try to associate each track with the character that's being represented. So, like, I mean, if I were to go through all of them, you would know just by the ordering. But Legacy Part 2, because the first episode was the first 8 characters, you know, your OG 8, I can do this off the top of my head, Mario, DK, Link, Yoshi, or actually Samus, then Yoshi, Fox, Pikachu. Oh lord, who's the 8th character? I was going so well. I'm gonna hurt them. I'm gonna be hurting just emotionally later when I don't when I'm not saying this, when I listen to this later. It was Mario, DK. Oh god, yeah, Link. Yeah, I had it. I just didn't put Link in there. Mario, DK, Link, Fox. I didn't say Kirby. That's it, man. Mario, DK, Link, Kirby, Yoshi, Fox, Pikachu. I'm getting the other 2. My brain, dude. Mario, DK. Hold on. I got it. Mario, DK, Link. Samus. Mario, DK, Link, Samus, Yoshi, Fox, Kirby, Pikachu. That's the OG 8. It's the OG 8. And then from here was Luigi. So Luigi, Ness, Captain Falcon, and Jigglypuff. That's like our 4, because Luigi is representing the medley from his. Being Friends was Ness's theme. Or like the theme that represented Ness, really. Mute City represented Captain Falcon. And then Pokemon Center Red and Blue is representing Jigglypuff. Yeah, this is a remix. And then if we go to part 3, this was me introducing the newcomers for Melee Slide. Super Mario 64. And then ground theme for Melee. That's going into the latter part of Melee characters again. Nobody's really doing any guesses. So I'll just say what part 5's things were. Saria's theme was representing Young Link. Death Mountain just now was Ganondorf. This is Mewtwo. The theme representing Mewtwo. Sorry, 5. Okay, and then the last 2 are still up there to be guessed, whoever would like to. But it is following the order of the roster of characters. So that's what the series is in a nutshell. I just had those there, just to kind of. What was I saying? Like, I had the track list up for a minute to see if anybody were able to guess the characters before I said so. But going back through these, part 2 was introducing the newcomers, like the base roster for Melee. Right? No, unlockables. Yeah, this was the first unlockables for Smash in general. Luigi, Ness, Captain Falcon, and Jigglypuff. So part 3 introduced the first set of just newcomer characters. Yeah, so Slide. We were looking at, I think that's supposed to be Peach. Ground theme. Because it's not the unlockable characters yet, so this is like base roster. So Peach. Oh, ground theme is Bowser. Or maybe switch those two. It's Peach or Bowser for one of these two. Ice Climber, of course, Ice Climber's temple theme is for Oh, you weren't completely like understanding what I was saying. I'm sorry. Supposed to guess something. Sorry, English is not my first thought. I was asking if what is your first language actually? I can ask that. But I was asking if you if whoever in chat would want to guess what the themes are reflecting for these 5 tracks, because this is the last part that I've done of the series. Oh, Espanol. Okay. I don't know how to say character in Spanish. ¿Cómo se dice character en español? But let's see how to ¿Quién is who, right? ¿Quién es? I don't know how to say theme. Dang it. Who is this theme representing? Who is this for? ¿Quién es? ¿Quién está para? No, that's not right. Who got it? Personaje? Personaje is how you say character? Okay. I did get it. I did get the last thing I said. Let's go. Not the character, but the idea. Okay. Well, thank you, thank you. Personaje is character. So, ¿qué personaje es esta música para? What character is this music for? Is that what that's saying? No, that definitely feels wrong. I'm definitely conjugating that wrong. Yeah, I'm curious if y'all, because like this is like part 5 as far as legacy goes. The ones beforehand again were Young Link into Ganondorf into Mewtwo and then into what we have playing right now. Joker? No, Joker won't be until much later because we are doing it in series history. Excuse me, in series order. I mean, it just says it right there. This is definitely Game & Watch. But the character that was introduced into Smash before Game & Watch. Yeah, it's Fire Emblem. Yeah. Okay, Roy. It was Roy. Cause yeah, like part 5 of Legacy. Yeah. He said it last. Oh man, yeah, he said it until the yeah. And then Lucina won't be covered until a little later in the series, until after Brawl's coverage. Because technically Lucina wasn't introduced until Smash 4, but the way Ultimate has the character roster set up is that it looks like Lucina would be like right alongside Marth, but no, not until a little later. Because Marth was technically an unlockable for Smash. So if we were to keep going here, I think, let me actually do, what's Slide's theme? Okay, it's definitely supposed to be Peach's theme, or the theme representing Peach. Because it's kind of interesting picking music for the different characters for the series. Because what it really is that I picked music tracks to play in the starting soon, or just in the beginning of the stream when I'm talking about each character's, when I'm talking about each character, and why I picked the music. But it would be because since these characters started off in the roster, it was interesting to kind of like try to associate what theme I would put to a character. Because this is Peach. This was for Bowser, which I feel like is pretty accurate for Bowser, because it was like this theme doesn't really associate with anybody else. I mean, of course, Mario definitely, but the OG Mario theme I think just went from main themes, because this specific arrangement is unique to Melee. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is for Melee. So because Bowser was introduced in Melee, it just seems more accurate to Bowser, because the original theme for Mario, that's iconic. That's just Mario. They said because that song plays when someone joins you in Fire Emblem. Oh, so that was just like the theme for like. So just in general with Fire Emblem game, like most of the Fire Emblem games, like the early ones, or just in general. Let me go back to that part. Yeah. Because the title is called Story 5 Meeting, and it's for the first one. It's a remix of the first game, I think, or second game? Question mark. In general, okay, interesting. Ride Together is called, if I remember. But Story 5 Meeting is what it's called according to Smash's OST. Yeah, this is like the theme associated with Mario specifically, but part 3 for like characters that were like newcomers to the and base roster for Melee, because Ice Climbers, of course, was Ice Climbers played on their track and everything. Wait, is their series just identified by like 3 dots? I thought it was like a little. What is that little? I thought Ice Climbers was represented by like a little eggplant looking emblem. Unless I'm tripping. Huh. But yeah, that's that. Temple theme, of course, was for Link. It's all the Through the Adventure of Link. But it's a Hyrule. He linked the okay, original track. I'll play that for like a second after I go through some things here. Oh, Together We Ride is what it shows for the first Fire Emblem game. Called Together We Ride. Yeah. I gotta put the browser audio scene back on here. The temple theme is so epic. It's such a it resonates so much for me with from my childhood, because I played so many games on Temple, whether it was just playing against computers for the fun of it, or when I had friends over. Like, we would always love just going to Temple, because it was essentially like 2 or 3 stages in one stage. Like, if you wanted to fight at the top part near that temple on the left, or that structure on the left, then you could do that. Or like where that platform was in the middle of the stage, the top middle of the stage, you could just do that. If you wanted to fight with on the right side of the top of the stage, those 2 taller platforms are there, you could just do that. Or if you wanted to fight, you know, where the real men fought at the bottom, and you could like tech and live forever, and you could do that. Like the optionality was endless with Temple back in the day. So yeah, Temple was a very fun stage for me to play and go through. And the overall theme, Legend of Zelda, I think it's supposed to be Sheik's theme. Unless that's the reverse. Like unless Temple theme is supposed to be Sheik and this is supposed to be Zelda. I actually can't remember how I interpreted that. Like who did I have for? Because I think for that, like the ordering of it. Because I followed like the roster order of like the website and like the character roster. But this theme sounds a little more regal, so I would think I did this for Zelda. Because there's a little bit of mystery in this one. Because like when people first saw Sheik, you're like, wait, is that a guy or is that a Zelda? Wait, so did I put that? So did I do Sheik then Zelda? Or is it the reverse? Yeah, Sheik with Temple theme makes sense too, you know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh no, my controller. So I'm playing with the Switch 2 GameCube controller. A very good controller, by the way. I highly recommend it if you're able to get it. Yeah. I'm taking a look at the roster on the website again. I think I did follow that because like it shows Sheik, then it shows Zelda. So I think that's what I did. And it's actually pretty funny to think that I put that even like the official series puts Sheik on as newcomer before Zelda. Like the character that Zelda is masquerading as is there before her. That's kind of funny. Let's look at the roster itself for a second. Because I think it does keep the music from that for a bit. Until we just go into a match. So that's actually pretty cool that the music does that. Because I think it'll just repeat. Man, that is exactly how it does it. It has Sheik first, then Zelda. My question is why? Like, why is Zelda after Sheik? Because were we? Okay, so if as far as Legend of Zelda goes, is Sheik introduced as a character before Zelda is? And then, if that's the case, when we were first, I guess it would be like Sheik would transform, and then we're like, oh yeah, like this is who is actually that character. And then and then Zelda is just shown more as a character over time. Because yeah, technically, if we're looking at this, because like Mario and DK were shown at the same time, because Donkey Kong was the arcade game, and then Mario was debuted as Jumpman in that. So technically speaking, this is, I mean, this is pretty much lore accurate to video games. Like, as far as icons of video games, these two are OGs. But then Link, and then Samus, and then Yoshi, because the roster is the most attentive to like series order that any roster has been. Because from the first part up until now, because the last character that we showed was Game and Watch. Because Zelda from Ultimate is the one from Zelda Between Worlds. That is true, but in terms of Smash in the first place, because according to even like the roster in Melee, Sheik was introduced into Smash Bros. Before Zelda was. Or rather, Zelda was on the wait, because I don't think because they didn't split the characters until later. Because it on the Melee roster, Zelda was there, but you could transform with down B into Sheik. But now they have their own things going on as far as Ultimate goes, because Zelda has like the Phantom, the Phantom Guard or whatever as their down B, and Sheik has like the down. I think what their side B was became the down B, or they got another move once the transformation separated them. You changed your eye color too when you transfer, because like I'm just stuck on this now. So like, because normally you have blue eyes and it transformed into like red eyes. It's a good disguise. So then Sheik were the same character, but they separated them after Brawl, same as Samus and Zero Suit Samus. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I knew that. Not the one from Ocarina or Twilight Princess anymore. It's not that Zelda anymore. Yeah, because Zero Suit Samus was in Brawl, but she didn't have like a proper slot on there until 4. Because Zero Suit Samus appeared after you would do the final smash. I think you could hold down a button or a trigger in Brawl when you're on the character select, and then you would start off with the suit to fall off of you, and then Zero Suit Samus was just there. So like, that was your way of getting to her without using the final smash. If you wanted to specifically use Zero Suit Samus instead of Samus, we'll talk about that, because Zero Suit Samus I think is part of the part leading into as far as the first of the newcomers, because Dark Pit isn't until Smash 4. So if we're going to this as such, it would be Meta Knight, Pit, Zero Suit Samus, and Wario. Because there are 9 newcomers to the base roster of Smash. The fact that they have Snake here is weird to me, because Snake is an unlockable character, like after the fact. Yeah, so that's weird. So we're gonna be jumping around the roster a bit then, because Snake and Sonic are like the last of the unlockable characters. Snake, Sonic, Toon Link, yeah, because it's 9 characters. No wait, because I was doing the math for this before I got on for this first stream. There's 9 base newcomers, because I was gonna do like 4 and 5, and then unlockables for Brawl. Wolf also appeared on Brawl. Yep, Diddy Kong too. Indeed. Because the base characters. Yep, Lucas. Matter of fact, as you're saying stuff. Because yeah, the veteran. Well, yeah. As they appear on the roster first as newcomers, it'd be Meta Knight, Pit, technically Zero Suit Samus, Wario, Ike, Pokemon Trainer, Diddy Kong, Lucas, King Dedede, and Olimar. The other characters were unlockable. I had a resource up to identify that, which I could just pull up on here to identify it with you guys. Let's see. What did I type to get here? Super Smash Brothers Brawl roster. I guess the difference of the Nintendo Fandom Wiki and then the Smash Wiki. So that's because 35 playable characters, 39 if you sell the Sheik, Samus, Spyro, Ivysaur, and Charizard are all treated as separate without counting the trainer himself. Okay, see, yeah, this is easier because it actually does show it's split the way I'm wanting to split it. So yeah, let's do that real fast. So yeah, as far as, because veterans, it has them all together. Game & Watch is indeed the last character we showed in this series. For newcomers, would be 18. As far as unlockables, it shows them. No, it shows them out of order here, but let's see, because Olimar, Rob, Snake. Because Snake and Sonic were like the literal last two. The first third-party characters to appear in Smash. Yep, Snake and Sonic made history with Smash in this game. With all characters unlocked. So yeah, that's the roster from that game. We thought, I mean, it is a lot. Like, we look back at that and we're like, dude, this is such a cool roster, so many characters. Then we have Ultimate 2026. And it's like, dude, that's so many. Like, we're going towards 100 characters. I wanted to like break it up with what I was looking at on my desktop to identify the veterans and newcomers. Oh my god, why are at like why did it take away so much from my go back? Thank you. These ads are so big. My god. Alright, so only non-playable. Unlockable characters. Yeah, okay, so yeah, from this. Hit, Wario, Ike, Pokemon Trainer, Diddy Kong makes 5, Meta Knight is 6, Lucas is 7, Kinididi is 8, Olimar is 9. So there's 9 more on the base roster of Brawl that join. So we're splitting the newcomers into 2 streams. And then the unlockable characters will probably end up being 1 stream because that's 6. So we technically had what is it? 15 characters in Brawl. So we look at this and unlockable characters that aren't just that aren't veterans. Yep, Lucario, Rob, Ganondorf. Nope, Lucario, Rob, Toon Link, Wolf, Snake, and Sonic. So that's 6. Yeah, Brawl screen takes you back, right? That is definitely a nostalgic screen for me too. Because outside of Melee, Brawl is my childhood. Because Smash 4 came out when I was graduating high school and going into college. So it's not as much associated with my childhood as much as Brawl and as much as Melee and Brawl are. Where's the title? Tourney name, there we go. Shouldn't I have the title that I had up here universally spread across the stream. Alright, like I said, in 15-20 minutes, and like that was definitely like 30-40ish minutes ago that I put that there. But I was just going through the roster and just kind of giving an idea of how I structure the series, because I acknowledge the base newcomers of each game first, and then I go into the unlockables. But I'm still trying to follow the order of them of them in Smash as much as I can. So if I'm just following that verbatim, doing the newcomers that are on the base roster first for Brawl, so it'd be Meta Knight, Pit, Zero Suit, Samus, and Wario. That's gonna be the stream that we'll be doing in just a bit here. Those 4 characters, maybe 5 if I wanted to throw Ike in there too. But I think realistically, I'll just have to do a stream that has 5 of them for next time, which would have Ike, Pokemon Trainer, Diddy Kong, Lucas, King Dedede, and wait, that's 10? Question mark? Did I count somebody twice? I might have. Meta Knight, Pit, Zero Suit, Samus, and Wario. And then after would be Ike, Pokemon Trainer, Diddy. Because one of them is an unlockable, I think. Yeah, Pokemon Trainer is unlockable. No? I was just like trying to look through from distance again to see. Just consider base unlockable. Because yeah, Pit. Unless that's 10. Oh, it is 10. Because Zero Suit Samus would be 1. So Zero Suit Samus 1. And then Pit, Wario, Ike, Pokemon trainer. Hold on. Zurisu Samus. Yeah, Zurisu Samus is one. Then Pit, Wario, Ike, Pokemon trainer, Diddy Kong, Meta Knight, Lucas, need all. Oh god, it's 10! So it'd be 5 and 5. So we would be doing Ike as well this time around, because it's 5 and 5. Man, okay. So 19. So it is 16 characters. Excuse me. That Brawl introduces. 19 if you classify Pokemon Trainer as 3. I guess 18 if you classify Pokemon Trainer as 3. 18 or 19 if you do it that way. I think 19 would be the accurate number. But yeah, so one part would be Meta Knight, Pit, Zurisu Samus, Wario, and Ike, and then the other part for the base roster newcomers would be Pokemon Trainer, Diddy Kong, Lucas, King Dedede, and Olimar. Yeah. Unlockables would be, if we're following the series order of them introducing, I guess, is Snake, Sonic, Lucario, Rob, Wolf? Wait, Toon Link is in there. Yeah. So it would be Toon Link before Wolf. So it would be Snake. It'd be Snake, Sonic, Lucario, Rob, Toon Link, and Wolf would be the third part of Brawl. So it'd be 6 newcomers. So it'd be 3 streams for Brawl characters. Wolf just is. I love how JS is like the Spanish lol or like judge. Anyway. But yeah. Looks like we're actually doing 5. I didn't realize it'd be 5 because it is 10 characters for like the base newcomers. So we gotta get He's in, yes. I'm not sure what you were saying amazing about though. So I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna put together I'm gonna put together 5 tracks. I can't go to the right thing. I'm gonna be putting together 5 tracks that represent the characters for the next part. Yeah, Yoshi's my main. I'm picking up I've picked up Lucina as a secondary. And the other characters that I use range from Young Link to Lucario, bit of Pikachu. But yeah, I would definitely consider if I'm saying a duo, it would be Yoshi, Lucina. Yoshi is my tried and true main. Who's the first character of our base newcomers? That would be, well, in order, it'd be Meta Knight. So if I were to just like, because main themes, does it? Ooh, we got a follow. Doobie. Let's go. Thank you for the follow, BioLinks. Hope you stick around or like have some time for like the next stream in just a bit. Where I'll actually be going through classic mode with the 5 characters I mentioned. Main themes. Live and learn. So like one of these is probably just straight up for Meta Knight. Possibly maybe. No, I think these are just all main themes for their series as a whole. Because I think Kirby's is represented by greens. Yeah. So we'll figure out a theme for menu themes. Yeah, we'll figure out a theme for I think these are default in here. Main themes, life, menu themes, tourney. I made these, of course. Can we not make more? No, we have to just like go into something and then do it. Oh, musics. I'm dumb. I'm like, can we not make more things? We have to like go in here and actually make playlists. Ooh, this actually might work for Meta Knight pretty well. It's a remix. No, unironically, that might work pretty good for Meta Knight, or this one. No, that's 64. This represents Kirby more than Meta Knight for sure. Or literally Meta Knight's Revenge. It's got his name in it. No, actually, straight up, this is just, I think, the theme that plays for him. For like, God, what is the stage called? That was introduced, Halberd? That was in Brawl. We're looking, oh, you're also looking at the Brawl screen, my bad. Like the browser. But no, yeah, this works pretty well for Meta Knight. So just kind of like an insight of like how I associate. So I think this is like, this might be like the track that plays for Halberd or one of them. So I think Brawl introduced different selections of music for the stage. Melee, I think, if a different song played on a Melee stage, it was because it was unlocking a character situation, or it was like part of the one player mode, which is the same thing. No. Yeah, it was part of the single player mode campaign, classic adventure, or if it was you were encountering a character on that stage, the music changed like that one time. But let's see, I keep that playing. So we had to create a playlist, and we do Super Smash Bros. Legacy. Parts 6. It is all caps. Because I thought, if like, is it all caps or is it not? And it is, of course. But I'm gonna pick the rest of those 5 tracks for these characters off camera. No me tardo. No, no tu tardo. I got you. Wait, I don't need much R. Tardo. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, that is this stream, our bracket run, and just us yapping for a bit. We're gonna be getting into Legacy in like from this moment on in like 15ish minutes. So definitely stay tuned if you're still trying to be here for a stream. We're gonna be tackling classic modes and just having some fun. I don't think I'm gonna do the Elite Smash grind for like pick a character and see if I can get there with a character like I was thinking of doing introducing this part, because I'm gonna do the classic modes for the characters in that next stream, and then gonna hang with a friend afterwards. So yeah, like Super Smash Bros. Legacy Part 6 is coming up after this. So I am going to just go ahead and change that last line to say thanks for watching. But streaming is not done for this evening. We're going to be back in again about 15, 20-ish minutes. And we're going to be on for like another hour and a half, maybe close to 2 hours. But I don't think it'll be any longer than that for a dedicated stream for the first of Brawl's newcomers. So stay tuned for that. If you guys enjoyed the stream and if you're watching on YouTube, like and comment to show that you enjoyed the stream and want to see more streams like this. Helps the algorithm, helps me. If you want to see more and notified, then subscribe, and ring the notification bell, notified the minute content goes live. And if you are watching on Twitch, then you can do the similar thing of following the channel, so you're notified that the second I go live, and you can see streams before most people would. And if you want to know what's coming around the horizon before most people, my Discord server is the place to be to see to see stream announcements, plans for things, and the like. It's also the quickest place to be able to communicate with me and other chill people. So definitely consider joining the community server. We're more than happy to have you. Yeah, if you like Nintendo-based streams that are surrounding Super Smash Brothers, Pokemon Tournament, Mario, Pokemon, Yoshi, Kirby, Sonic the Hedgehog, and some slight variety as well, then hey, this is the place to be. Appreciate y'all for taking a look here. And we're going to be playing some more Smash again with our first characters that are introduced in Smash Brothers Brawl. So I look forward to seeing some folks return in the next stream. But if this will be it for you, my name is Darsheen, aka Yoshin96, and I'm signing out for now, but definitely not forever. Have a great rest of your night, depending on where you are. Stay safe, God bless, keep on being awesome, and remember to be kind. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys next time.